Right guys, welcome to the short video titled The Madam, all about Ghislaine Maxwell. Now a lot of people have been watching this. Paul, it's fake, I know it's fake, but it's a ritual that I want to show. Now we know all the world's a stage and all the men and women are merely players. It's why they reward each other every year for their performances with a little statue, an idol, an Oscar. But they have to keep something going, and that's the illusion, basically, of the law. It has to be seen working. So, as we know, they blindfold her, supposedly for impartiality. But it's not, it's because she's being controlled. We know it's a circus. We know they love to point the fingers. Oh, it's them, it's them, it's them. Well, they've already had the scapegoats. Yet, the point that we all want to know is who and where are the children being taken to? No one's answering that. Well, it won't do because we know who they are, the so-called elites. Just look at the company Ghislaine is keeping. I mean, just look at this one. The guy who doesn't sweat. His Royal Dryness. Sponsored by Show for Men. It's just crazy. But you can see the point. These people rub shoulders with the elites, and I'm not even sure that it is the same Ghislaine or Ghislaine, how you want to pronounce it, in each photo. We know people put weight on and lose weight and the paint changes, but when you just look at the eyes, it looks different. It looks a different person. So my humble opinion is it's been replaced. Whatever it was, it's in prison now. Because just think about it. She's like the woman from Sherlock Holmes, Irene Adler. She has so much dirt on everyone, so she isn't going to get sent down for. I mean, she even knows Boris Johnson. They went to the same school. So it's just crazy the reach all these people have with one another. She did Save the Children. She spoke at the UN, and she's met the Pope. It's just crazy times. And in this video, I'm just going to show you a few of the ritual 11s that I have found in it, and it'll blow your mind. Ghislaine Noel Marion Maxwell, born 25th December 1961. Her name derives from the Germanic words Giselle, meaning hostage, and Lind, meaning sweet. So there's something in the name already. Her father's real name is Jan Ludwig Hyman Benjamin Hoch. I believe it's from Ukraine or Czechoslovakia. And Hoch means high, tall, big, grand or important. And another connection is, back in the heyday, he actually went missing, presumed dead. He basically went overboard on his ship, the Lady Ghislaine. Yep, named after his daughter. Now Maxwell was last in contact with his crew of the Lady Ghislaine, and the time is 4:25 AM. That adds up to 11. How crazy is that? Now he has 9 children, and obviously 2 parents, that's 11. 2 of them died, so even the clan were 11. How crazy is this? Now what's interesting is, I believe he or she was named after a saint, Saint Ghislaine. Now as you can see in the picture, if you zoom in, they do have a little resemblance of Ghislaine. Now, it's very masculine. I'll show you a picture of Ghislaine as a man at the side. And as you can see, the side-by-side comparison, they're identical. Very manly. I'll even show you it basically in GIF form. Shooting across, changed there is not much there. So, when people say that she's a dude, could quite possibly be right. Now, she went to the college Balliol, and it's one of the oldest colleges in the country. Now if you look at it, yes, it does look like Baal, and obviously in Hebrew the devil was known as Belial, Belial. So it is strange that this place where Boris went, Ghislaine went, and a lot of people is sounding like the devil. Now one of the most other famous alumni is the police commissioner of the UK. Now you remember my last video when I talked about Rose being a secret? Well, her full name is Dame Cressida Rose Dick. I know, you can't make it up. And the point is, she would have actually went to school with Ghislaine or college in the actual same time period. Just a coincidence that, isn't it? And talking of roses, the state flower of New York is a rose, and that's where the trial and where she's been kept. And it's just a coincidence that New York is the 11th state. Now, she's been held at Manhattan MDC. Now, if you give the MDC numbers, M13, D4, C3, and you separate it and add it, you get 1 add 3 add 4 add 3 equals 11. So the detention centre, commonly known as the Tombs, adds to 11. That's just purely coincidence. The 11th adds to number 11 in the 11th state. In the state that is known as the Rose. And we know Rose is tied to the god of secrets and silence. And then we have the verdict. The jurors reach a verdict. She's guilty on 5 of 6 federal cases. Let's add the numbers. 5 add 6 equals 11. Wow, another 11. Now, she's found guilty on the 29th of December. That's 2 add 9 equals 11. 2 11s again. Now, they say she could get sentenced and face up to 65 years in prison. Again, another 11. Now, the judge, let's look at the judge. And Alison Nathan looks like a dude, but hey, it seems a lot of trans in this case. Guess what her name is in gematria? 128 equals, you got it, 11. Can't make this shit up. Let's have a look at the surnames of the 2 trial lawyers. Sternheim and Meninger both add to 11. Paul, too much of a coincidence again. Now just look at this press release cutting. It states that she's going to be on suicide watch. That one of the prisons that she's might be going to is Disneyland compared to her current, which is the MDC, which adds to 11. It talks about how she might get 65 years in prison. Another 11. But guess what? Guess how many federal prisons housing female inmates there is? Yes, there's 29. 2 add 9 is 11. Now, one of the places that this paper believes she may go to is the white collar one, and it's in a place called Danbury in Connecticut. There's loads of celebrities that have gone there, like Lauryn Hill. But you got it. Part of this video is just showing you the 11, and in gematria, Danbury, Connecticut adds to 1280, which is 11. Now, the whole point of this video and its title is called The Madam, and as we know, she's known as Epstein's Madam. But isn't it funny that Madam equates to, you got it, 11 in gematria. Now, we know it's a facade, we know it's a circus, we know it's fake. I believe it's not even the same Ghislaine Maxwell, because you can just see from the various pictures she looks completely different in all of them. And we know it's fake, and we know it's all set up for the masses to believe a person is getting sent down for it. All the world is a stage and we're merely players. Yet I've found the stage door. This is where these actors use, it's a ritual, and it's known as the number 11. And that's why I've done it again in this little short video, showing you the significance, just how important this number 11 is, especially to this case also. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, guys.